Hi guys doing and welcome to another Arc Garage video. If you want to see more Alfa Romeo related content, make sure to hit like, share and subscribe. In today's video I'm going to show you how to fix one of the common problems on Alfa GTM 147, and that is the broken glove box handle. Now the handle itself is actually not broken. The screw which holds the whole thing together gets loose and the handle first rattles and then it basically just falls apart. The glove box mechanism is still operational and it still works. If I pull on this gray thing right here, the glove box will still open. However, it does take a lot of force. Now here's the other part of the handle. As I said, the screw which holds this chrome piece in place will get loose. You can actually see right here where the screw goes in. As I said before, when that happens, the handle will start to rattle around and produce noise, and eventually, as it was on my Alfa Romeo 147, the screw came off altogether and so did the handle. This ordinarily wouldn't be such a big issue if we had an access point from which we could put the screw back in. However, that's not a viable option, but the good thing is that the glove box still opens. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna gain the access from the other side to put the screw back in. Now if I could pull this gray piece up just a little bit more, I would be able to put the screw back in. However, in this case it's simply not possible, at least not without modifying some kind of tool. I was also thinking about pulling the whole thing apart by taking out this pin. However, even if I do that, when I put the part that's separated, it's gonna get in the way for me to put the pin back in. Problem is that the handle is put from the outside, however it's still connected on the inside, and I will have to take the whole lid apart, which is glued together, and I'm not gonna do that since it takes too much time. While this is unnecessarily complicated to get it fixed, the good news is that you actually got three options to choose from. The first one would be to modify a 3mm Allen key that you would put behind this gray piece and slowly try to put the screw back in. You can actually do this if you only want to try to tighten it. The second option would be to glue the other piece in. You would have to use a high quality glue. And the third option, which I'm going to use, is to drill it. I'm going to use a 4mm drill bit. I'm going to drill from this side to the back, and I'm going to widen the hole on the other side to put the screw back. In my opinion, this is the best option. I don't want to use glue for this since the handle might fall off again. Then I'll have to clean everything and I'll have to redo it again. So mechanical connection, in my opinion, would be the best option for this fix. Alright, let's get going. I got my drill and my 4mm drill bit. Alright, maybe not yet. First, I gotta plug in my electric drill so I can start. That's basically it. As you can notice, I'm drilling from the front. I'm doing this for one particular reason, so I know exactly where to widen up the hole from the other side. Now I'm gonna show you the exact spot where I drilled the hole. You can see it's approximately located on the top middle. Moving on to the next part, which would be to widen this hole so I can put the screw back in. The screw itself is approximately 6 or 7 millimeters wide. For that reason I'm going to use a 8mm drill bit. Keep in mind that if the drill bit is sharp enough, you can do this part by hand. You don't actually have to use your drill since the plastic is maybe 2mm thick. All it's gonna take is a couple of turns with your drill bit and you'll be able to widen the hole enough so the screw can go back in. In case you don't have a sharp drill bit or you insist on using your drill, I'm going to show you what you have to do so you gain enough space to position your drill so you can drill this hole. To gain a bit more space, pull the bottom of this part toward you. You got one more on the other side. And by doing this, the doors will drop and you'll have enough space to position your drill properly. Now you can essentially just drill through it. Alright, for this next part I'm gonna guide the screw through the hole that I just made. I'm gonna use a piece of plastic. I'm gonna put it over the screw and I'm gonna push it onto the Allen key. I'm doing this so the screw doesn't drop inside the lid. If that happens, it's gonna rattle around as you drive. You don't have to use the plastic. You can use paper towel, tape, or pretty much anything. Now I'm going to carefully guide it through. You can't actually see it, but the screw is in the right position. What I have to do next, I gotta take my chrome part, I gotta position it properly, and I have to tighten the screw. There is one very important thing that I gotta warn you about. The chrome piece that's separated is quite delicate and you don't want to over tighten the screw and strip the thread on the inside. So I'm gonna tighten it lightly and I'm gonna leave it as it is. That's also a good thing with having this hole. If I need to retighten it or whatever, I can do that at pretty much any time. And that's basically it. However, I'm not done yet. There is one more thing left to do and it is more of a cosmetic nature, but before I do that, let me just tell you one more time that I prefer this method over using a glue, since use of glue might increase your chance of breaking again. The one thing left to do is to plug the hole on the other side. No one is going to see it anyway, but I'm still going to do it. One disadvantage to this method is the hole on the other side, but there is a easy fix for this. I'm gonna use this piece from the plastic rivet to cover it up. As you can see, it is a perfect fit for the 8mm drill bit. As I said, no one is going to see it, but that's not the reason to leave it as it is. That would be all for this video. Hope you find it useful, and if you liked it, hit the like button and make sure to subscribe to our channel. It means a lot to us and it will help our channel grow. It will also give us a boost to make more videos like this.